Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video even starts here, y'all are the best ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Yeah, man. Listen, I as someone that's extremely interested in sports, man, I grew up playing, football, basketball. But my main sport was always, for me, it was always wrestling and boxing. Those were my main two sports. Y'all know I'm a Florida boy. I'm a skinny Florida boy. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't really get anything. I couldn't ever be heavier than 140, 150. That's basically the heaviest I was ever been back then. Now I'm I'm a cool 162, 167 right now. I float around there. But I was always interested in sports. Always interested. I always had love for boxing. Had a love for wrestling. I always saw myself in the UFC, in maybe wrestling in the Olympics. These are some of the things that I grew up wanting to be involved in. Life happens. It is what it is. With that being said, I've been watching the Olympics. I haven't watched everything, but I've been watching a few things. More importantly, track, volleyball here and there, and a few other things that basically catches my eye, or if anything that I can have time to watch. So I had a few of y'all that contacted me about something similar, not the exact same person, but something similar to it, and basically wanted to know my thoughts on it. So let's get into it, y'all. Steven van de Velde case has been explained. Why Dutch volleyball player and convicted R-word is in the 2024 Olympics. So let's get straight into it, y'all, because y'all know me. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all, man. So let's get into it, y'all. Dutch beach volleyball player Steven van de Velde, however you pronounce the damn name, is going to the Olympics for the first time in his career, but his selection to the Netherlands national team was more than controversial. Van de Velde is a convicted child R-word and a SO who was sentenced to 4 years in prison in 2026. Yes, y'all read that correctly. Y'all read that correct. But we're going to put a pin in that and we're going to come right back. He ultimately served 13 months in jail before being released in 2017. At this time, his conviction seems certain to curtail his future in sport, but the Dutch Olympic Committee, NOC, and the International Olympic Committee are allowing him to participate in the 2024 Olympics. Here's what to know about about that decision in the case against Van de Velde. First of all, let me explain something to y'all, man, really quick, because these are the things that really irritates the hell out of me and gets up under my skin. I don't fully understand why this man was able to be in the Olympics in the first goddamn place. But do y'all see the nonsense and the BS that happens versus how we get treated? And black people, I'm gonna explain something to y'all, because I shouldn't say this, but I'm very disappointed when black people, because yes, it was a black young lady who sent this to me. She's probably early 20s. When black people, she was like I said, a black young lady sent this to me, who said, "Oh, I can't believe this is happening. I'm just such in disbelief right now." Why are you in disbelief? Black people has always been the lowest on the list since damn day one in this country. I mean, really all over the world, but in the USA. Why do you think any damn different? Look at how they did Sha'Carri Richardson, or I believe that's how he say her name, Sha'Carri, something like that. Look at how they did her. You can't participate because you were smoking weed. You can't participate. You were possession of weed. You was in possession of narcotics. Bro, I haven't assaulted anybody. I haven't hurt anybody or anything like that. Why am I sitting here throwing on a back burner all because I chose to damn smoke some weed? But here you have a goddamn man who's basically charged and convicted of a child. He's a convicted child. The R word, y'all. Let's keep going, because I got so much more to say. Van de Velde, however you pronounce his goddamn last name, was sentenced to 4 years in prison in 2016 after he pleaded guilty to 3 counts of R-wording a child in the UK, the United Kingdom. 3 counts, which means he did it 3 times or to 3 different children. But let's keep going. Velde's communication with his victim began when she sent him a friend request on social media. The two began chatting on Skype, Facebook, and Snapchat and continued to do so every day for months. Velde's communication with his victim began when she sent him a friend request. I'm sorry, I read that already. Initially, Velde believed the girl was 16 years old, but she eventually told him she was actually 12. Velde was 19 at the time of their correspondence. So I'm assuming in the UK, 16 is the legal age. I'm assuming. I'm not too sure. It's different. Like the age limit is different, y'all, in different countries and different continents. I'm not too sure about the UK, so I'm not going to speak on that. Let's keep going. Velde didn't cut off contact with his victim after learning of her true age. Sir, you found out she was 12 and you thought you... He admitted that he traveled from the Netherlands to England on August 2nd, 2014 to meet with her. He met her in Milton Keynes, the town where she lived, and he arbored her several times. Okay, so there you go. So he slept with her 3 times. Including one instance of vaginal sex, during which he complained he was quote unquote hurting her. Velde told his victim to get the morning after pill before he returned to the Netherlands, as they hadn't used protection. His victim went to a family planning clinic, and staff there were alerted parents of her presence due to her age. Bro, what in the hell? Bro... After a warrant was issued for his arrest, Velde was extradited to the UK on January 8, 2016, and he pleaded guilty to the charges against him. He was sentenced to 4 years in prison. During the court case, it was also revealed that Velde's victim felt guilty following his arrest and had been self-harming herself because of it. That led Judge Francis Sheridan to give Velde a scathing rebuke during the trial. The emotional harm that has been caused to this child is enormous, Judge Sheridan said, per The Athletic. As she matures, she will have to come to realize that you are not the nice man that she thought you were and hoped you might be. Velde served 13 months of his sentence. 12 of those came in England before he was transferred to Netherlands for the final month of his sentence, which was reduced given the country's less stringent laws surrounding sexual issues. Velde gave an interview to the Dutch newspaper, however you pronounce that name, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. After his release from jail, I have been branded as a sex monster, as a P word, he said. That I am not, really not. Sir, yes, in the hell you are, but let's keep going. His name remains on the United Kingdom Sex Offender Registry. So let's get into this next topic, guys. Why Velde is competing in the 2024 Olympics? That is my question. That is my question. How and why? Because it's not like the Olympics didn't know about this. Because they did. Because black people, I tell y'all all the goddamn time, we have to have a clean slate. No stains, no blemishes, no marks, no grass, not a goddamn thing. Meanwhile, this man can have 3 counts of being a goddamn sex offender. Bro, what? And still be able to go and participate in the goddamn Olympics. Make that make sense. This reminds me, y'all know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of what's Buddy's name, man? What's that dude's name that assaulted that girl behind the dumpster, man? I can't remember her name. But he found a girl. He was at a party. He's a college, so I believe he's a football. I can't remember what sport he was in. But he was at a college party. One of the girl who was passed out at the goddamn party, drags this girl outside, drags her behind the dumpster, ripped her clothes off, forced himself on and inside of her. 2 dudes who was riding a bicycle, thank God for those 2 gentlemen, just so happened to was riding the bike, just so happened to see this assault taking place, stopped him. He tried to get away. They jumped on him, held him down till the goddamn police come. Y'all know the damn judge gave this man 6 months? And was able to get out in 3 months on good behavior after the judge said, quote, "Oh, we don't want to ruin this man's career over one mistake." Mind y'all, I got homies, black homies, who goddamn sent up the road for years because they stole clothes out of a goddamn mall. For stealing True Religion jeans out of Sawgrass Mall. I had homies that did 4-5 years for that in prison. I got homies that got caught with a couple joints rolled up in their damn pocket. Got sent up the road for 2.5, 3 years for weed. People stealing, homies that was stealing cars, breaking and entering, non-violent offenses, doing years. Brock Turner, that's his name, Brock Turner. Brock Turner was the one that dragged that poor girl behind the goddamn dumpster. Meanwhile, you have Brock Turner. Meanwhile, you have Stephen Velde, whatever his name is, doing these crazy acts, and they get 3 months. They get 12 months. He was sentenced to 4 years, but he only had to serve 12 months in what's the name? In the goddamn UK, and then serve 30 days in the damn Netherlands. Because quote unquote they don't have they don't have those types of sexual laws or anything like that. Black people, y'all gonna learn. Y'all are going to learn about being surprised when it comes to them getting damn time versus when it comes to us getting goddamn time. But let's keep going. Velde Velde's criminal history will leave many sport fans wondering why the Netherlands is allowing him to represent the country at the Olympics. The Dutch Olympic Committee and Dutch Volleyball Federation said Velde Velde's inclusion came after careful consideration and that the 29-year-old consistently met the country's standards. I told y'all the Olympics knew about it. I told y'all the Olympics knew about it. Y'all crazy as hell if y'all thought the Olympics didn't know a goddamn thing about this. Let's keep going. We are deeply aware of the renewed publicity about Stephen Velde, whatever goddamn name is. It's causing a lot of emotion, which we fully understand, as the event at that time were very serious. A lot has happened since then. Stephen served his sentence and has completed an extensive rehabilitation program with specialized professionals, including the probation services. Experts have concluded that there is no risk of recidivism. Bro, y'all see how they love making excuses for them? Sha'Carri Richardson was only smoking I don't even think she was smoking weed. I think she had a weed pen, if I'm not mistaken. And they told her she couldn't run. They told her she couldn't run, y'all. This is insane. The statement also said that Velde deserved a second chance. Look at that. He deserves a second chance because he had, quote, grown and positively changed his life. Wow. What about that little 12-year-old girl? Is she grown? Is her life changed? Did she all of a sudden forget about this crazy-ass traumatic experience of a grown-ass 19-year-old young man telling her to, hey, yo, you should get a Plan B pill because I ain't pull out? Does she even know what the hell does a 12-year-old even know what a Plan B pill is, y'all? This is insane, man. Meanwhile, the International Olympic Committee deferred the decision about Velde Velde's selection. The nomination of the individual team members following qualification of the field of play is the sole responsibility of each respective National Olympic Committee, an IOC spokesperson said per Yahoo Sports. The nomination of individual team members following qualifications of the play, on the field of play is the sole responsibility. Oh, sorry, I read that already. I'm sorry. Fans on hand for Velde Velde's first Olympic match let both Olympic committees know what they thought of his inclusion. He and his teammates Matthew Emmers were met with a mixture of boos, good, and applause as they were introduced ahead of their match against Italy's Alex Ranger, whatever but those dudes' names is. Velde Velde's and Emmers, ranked number 10 in the world, lost the match 2-1, who are 25th in the world's rankings. I'm glad that they lost, but you know what whatever it is what it is. What else can I say? Like, serious, honestly, what else can I say to this? Black people, y'all gonna learn, man. Y'all is going to learn. Y'all really sit here and think, listen, who said it? Was it Kanye? Or I think it was 50 Cent. I think it was Kanye West that said it. First they love you, first they hate you, they love you, then they hate you again. Or love you, hate you, then they love you again. Whatever it is, it's always, for us, it's going to end with hate. Always. Always. Now look at everybody cheering for Sha'Carri Richardson, whatever her goddamn name is. Now look at everybody. Oh, she's won. Oh my God, she's the greatest girl. Oh my God, yeah. But y'all wasn't saying this last year when the good little girl when she had a little bit of weave on her. She had a little bit of weed on her. Oh, can't play in the Olympics. Nope, got to get up out of here. Sorry. But y'all can sit here and allow a damn child convicted rapist. It is what it is. I said the word. I ain't gonna go back to edit it out. Whatever. A damn rapist to sit here and play in the Olympics. One of the most globally world televised sporting events ever. Why is he able to play? Because he deserved a second chance. He has shown us that he's grown and matured. He showed us that he grown and matured. Black people, I'm telling y'all right now, do y'all think that we will ever be offered that type of opportunity, that sort of a second chance, if a black man was to do that to a 12-year-old child? Do y'all think we will be able to get a goddamn second chance after doing something so damn disgusting? Just imagine that poor damn 12-year-old girl. I feel so goddamn sorry, man. This man told that girl to get a Plan B pill. That's crazy. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, y'all be safe out here, cuz.